the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a motherfucking movie. So today, we're going to be all about the money, on this live. The channel is Money Moves by Mel 2.0. So today, we're going to be talking about um, five types of jobs, careers, etc., what you want to say, that are making American black men rich. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. You know, um, so before we get into this topic, do anybody have any idea what type of jobs black men are excelling at? You know, where is it? Where's the niche gap? You know, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in this country who there's communities, whole communities where houses are $500,000 plus. So, do anybody have any ideas what type of jobs that most American, let's see, you got middle class, upper class Americans, you got middle to upper class Americans are working. Do anybody have any idea? You know, and some of these topics that I'm gonna share with you, you already know it. It's a motherfucking movie. You know, um, and some of these topics might, you know, be surprising to a lot of people. Um, but you have to hear out the facts, it sound like I came out with a video with three different topics, you know. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the first topic, you know. So the first thing that is making a black man rich, jobs that are making black man rich. You see, wait, before we get into this, let me tell you guys something. Um, you have to realize and understand certain types of businesses, you know. So when you're working for companies, um, smart guys stay there, they stack up, you know. Um, and then they be like, oh, okay, this how they doing this how they doing that. So let's get into the first thing that a lot of that we are seeing the Spanish. We're seeing a high percentage of the Spanish population take over. You know, that will be landscaping. Landscaping is one of the most biggest slept on industries that is highly lucrative. You know, most of work when you're landscaping, you know, you get to work this job year round, summertime. Depending on where you stay at, the more active you're gonna be with this. But but one thing that I do know is no matter where you go, people with money have absolutely nice yards. They keep their yards maintained. They got people on schedule who come over there, hit the grass, you know what I'm saying? They probably have some layouts of stuff that they want and stuff like that. Um, um, Landscaping is one of the biggest slept on industries. You know, when if you stay in somewhere like down south where it rains a lot, like in the springtime, and you in Alabama, and you in Mississippi, and the grass grows crazy, you know, and the yards are not, and most people don't really take care of their yards. That's where you come in at, you know. Uh, the easier way to, and don't get it twisted. Most of these jobs that you're working it to learn information to start your own company, you know. But you don't necessarily have to start your own company. You can become valuable within a company, where you the main guy, you know. Um, but let's get to the second thing that a lot of modern black men are sleeping on, you know, and that will be getting into one of these home improvement companies. Home improvement is one of the biggest assets ever. Um, everybody can't. Everybody wants a house. Everybody can't afford a house. You know, and what makes this so valuable with home improvement is that you get to learn things when you start to buy home. When you buy your home, you don't have to pay for nobody to come and do stuff because you can basically do it and cut that price in half or cut that price. You know what I'm saying? You can open up your own home improvement company. You know, most houses in neighborhoods that we grew up in. I don't know if any of you guys been to Baltimore, but Baltimore is a prime example. Memphis as well. There's a lot of old homes that are abandoned and they need a lot of TLC, you know. And Baltimore, they're giving away, basically trying to give away these homes that are abandoned for basically a dollar. And you don't have to be homeless if you got them skills. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and fix that thing up, and now you got a crib, you know. Um, a lot of people sleep on home improvement. Um, when you look at cities like where I'm from, the a lot of people don't facts. Detroit is I actually talked to my wife about Detroit. Uh, but I'm not used to that type of environment. Pennsylvania as well. Yeah, Detroit used to be one of the mecca for the people all over the country, all over the world to go up to Detroit, and then GMC basically, I guess they moved their company or downsized like a mug, and now they got neighborhoods on neighborhoods full of abandoned properties, and these homes were huge, so uh, a lot of guys be sleeping. A lot of black men be thinking that it comes easy, but you have to go somewhere to learn something. You know what I'm saying? Like if you know, okay, you can learn home improvement on the computer, you can learn on the book, but nothing beats learning it hands on, and you getting a check for doing it. You know, so it's just like in Memphis. In Memphis, in my old neighborhood, I was just there last year. Uh, a lot of black people don't realize the electrical circuits in their homes that need to be upgraded. A lot of the electrical circuits in a lot of these houses in these old neighborhoods. Black people, we just get these houses and live in them without upgrading them. And then you come to a city like where I'm at right now in Denver, Colorado, and you see these white folks and everything, You like, "Damn, that house nice as a mud." Everything upgraded and shit, you know? Um, home improvement, where you won't a lot of people houses catch on fire because they don't get their electrical, the wiring been there for 20, 30 years. You done bought the house, you didn't do nothing but buy it. You done put a new you done put a new furnace in there. You done a lot of these homes in Memphis, they don't even have AC units. When I say AC unit, they don't have central AC. A lot of these old homes, you know, and that's a problem when you've been staying in a house for 20, 30 years and you don't know that you could get your house cooled down where you don't have to put no air conditioner in the window, you know, simply, you know. It's a lot of things that go in place. Plumbing. A lot of these homes, plumbing. You see, I just named a couple of more jobs that I'm just throwing out there. Your plumbing, electrical, uh, HVAC. You know, plumbing. A lot of these old houses, like in Detroit, we were just talking about, Pennsylvania. These properties are gonna have to have. What's up? What's up? How you doing, Matt? Um, these properties are going to have to have entirely new plumbing piping in the, what I'm saying, for the for the whole home. Back in the day they used iron pipes, you know, and now they got better pipes that they're like bluish pipes. You know what I'm saying? They're very thick and they last a lot longer than the other pipes. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people get in situations where the pipes start busting, and you be like, "Oh, I don't know what's going on. Uh my roof is leaking." You know, um, 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 I plug something up into the socket and it's sparking at me, you know. And the main reason for this is because we need more guys to get into home improvement. We're not, you know, we're seeing an influx of S- Spanish guys, and white man has always had something to do with some home improvement. Black man, we do home improvement. We started off, but somewhere down the line, everybody just got lazy. You know, everybody just got lazy. Grandma and them in the house with the AC, with an air conditioner in the window, when you can have a full um um electronic AC system in your home. You know, home improvement is key. You know, different. Like I was saying, I stay in Colorado. You might see over here the cheapest house over here, like the cheapest neighborhood is like Colfax or something like that, and they're like $475,000 per home. Five, you can squeeze five, you can get five for it, But I never seen so many 500 to $1 million plus neighborhoods in my life until I came to Colorado. you know. And I've been learning a lot since I've been here as well. You know what I'm saying? Like not only have I succeeded with my credit and I built my credit to a place where, like right now I'm about to roll up, but do not ever smoke cigs. I'm smoking a cig right now. But yeah, I got the bud. I'm almost out too. This is Gorilla Butterflower. If you can see that. Yeah, some that's what Imma be rolling up in a minute. I don't have no cigars, so Imma old school it. Imma roll it out a cigarette, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I can roll out of anything, so, I don't feel like going to the store. I'm off all weekend, so I'm not going anywhere today. I'm just chilling, you know? Um, but a lot of guys don't know, like in Memphis, like, you don't see people with solar panels on top of their houses. Do you know that you can buy land, build your own house, put septic systems and plumbing in there, and then you could put solar panels on the top of your house, and you don't even have to pay the electric people because your house is generating power. Like there's people, white people are very smart, man. They got solar panels on top of their house. Not everybody, but you catch my drift, you know. Uh, Let me say something else. There's nothing wrong with paying taxes. There's nothing wrong with going to work. Let's see, last year, like I last year I paid more in taxes than I ever paid in my life. Like, I'm thinking I'm about to get a fat refund check, but little did I know that the more money that you make a year, the more money the government takes. It's a certain amount you're gonna get back, and the rest of it, that shit goes to Uncle Sam, and that's fine, you know, because we're still living in a society where we need plumbing, we need water, utilize parks. Even though the police be shooting black folks, sometimes it's all, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be good cops out here just as well as it's bad cops out here. You know what I'm saying? So that money's going, that's gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of people be sleeping on home improvement, but one race of people who have not slept on home improvement is Caucasian and Spanish guys. You know, um, um, our neighborhoods, um, there's so much money to be made in our neighborhoods. You know, our neighborhoods need all types of like. I just threw some jobs out there that's making the black man rich and other people rich as well. Right. There's nothing wrong with an honest living ever. You see, plumbing is making black man rich. Electrical is making black man rich. And now, don't get it twisted. It can make anybody rich. I done seen women do sheetrock. I done seen Latina women thick, looking good, painting and doing sheetrock. Framing windows, and you go in there, you be like, "Damn, she thick as hell," you know? Yeah, they gotta get their money too. I respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, uh, yeah, but all this stuff is highly valuable that guys sleep on. You know, so we gonna jump into the third thing that's making guys extremely wealthy. Black man extremely wealthy. And a lot of guys was like, "Oh man," you know what I'm saying? The third thing was retail. The retail and restaurant business. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying in the beginning of the video, hey, we got 5 people in here, man. Please hit the thumbs up button, for the algorithm one time. Um, um, please hit the thumbs up if you in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna do the best that I can to give out good information. You know, I'm gonna always try to point you in the right direction. Okay, so I'm a traffic control supervisor. Uh, so what I do is when you see cones, arrow boards, road work signs, merge signs, and stuff like that, when you see job set up where there's a whole intersection at the light where there's cones everywhere and you got to go through the cones and people be pissed off and shit because they are like, oh, traffic's slow. So I'm a traffic control supervisor. My job is to set up work zones. I'm certified nationwide. Um, that's another um one that's not in this video, but is a job that what I'm saying, can make you rich. You know, right now I get paid salary. So like last week I worked like 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Then they might call me to go do some little stuff and stuff like that and set up a job or whatever. And no matter how many hours I work, my check is still the same. Like if I don't go to work, I still get the same shit. So I'm a traffic control supervisor. Um, a traffic control supervisor. If you ever seen flaggers, that hold a flag poles up and stuff, and they be flagging traffic, I'm their supervisor. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not their supervisor, but like if we're employing them, then I tell them little shits what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, yeah. And flagging is what got me to where I'm at now. I started off flagging was some of the easiest money I ever made in my life. And I was like, oh my God, I can smoke cigarettes. I could be outside. I could see people do construction and stuff. You know what I'm saying? In the road and stuff like that. Yeah, facts. So we're gonna get into rolling up this gorilla butter flower. And it's sad because I want to move. I'm thinking about moving back down south to the country, thinking about owning a home and transferring jobs and stuff. Um, and weed's not legal, so I'm like, uh, you know, uh, I'm gonna have to do what I got to do because I'm from down south anyway, so I'm good, So yeah, but yeah, another thing that's making black man rich, and everybody, is retail and restaurant businesses. You know, a lot of people hate when I say working for McDonald's can make you rich. I'm telling you, if you work for McDonald's, if you're homeless and you work for McDonald's and the other guys that don't work jobs who you be hanging around with, if you go work for McDonald's for 6 months, I'm telling you, you will be on a way higher level that they probably would not be able to reach. You go get that secured, go get you a secured credit card, put like $300 on there, spend that 300, and then right before the statement comes out, make sure you at least got $240 of that shit paid back every month, and your credit score is gonna skyrocket. And then they're gonna be like, "Damn, how you know what I'm saying? I remember my credit score went up to like a 700 and so fast. That shit just went up." And then like people gonna be like, "Damn, how you get that new car?" Right, right. Serving tables can make you good money. And also it teaches you skills that a lot of guys are lacking these days. A lot of black men, we are lacking communication skills. You know what I'm saying? We're lacking um um patience. And a lot of times a lot of these jobs teach us these skills. So you learn the skills, then you branch off. I know you done seen the Spanish guys, Spanish women with the food trucks and stuff like that. I know this Spanish couple who has been in a great location. Like they was building high rises, like they building high rises all over this bitch. And fucking, they were building high rises, and they had a real good location where they was just serving Spanish food, drinks. You know what I'm saying? Quesadillas, burritos, and stuff like that. So now, you to learn how to prep food, how to be clean, how to pass. the inspection test so you can get your licenses. You can go get a food truck. You can start from the food truck to the building. We need more hot wing spots. We need more soul food spots and stuff like that. And the first place you get that learning information from is from, so you got to get it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to clean up. You learn the temperature the food's supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? And retail, you know, you learn how to put products in a certain place so people will grab it and spend more money. You know, uh, so yeah, so I'm taking. We got 6 peoples in here, man. I need 6 likes, man. Just hit that thumbs up for me one time, for the algorithms, and we're gonna get back into the jobs. So come on now, thumbs up. I know my boy them already thumbs up. We got 4 people in here. Just one more person hit the thumbs up for me. It's kind of hard out here. Let's get them thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hit the like, guy. Hit that like one time for the algorithm. Uh, so another thing that is is cool if you guys don't want to like and you want to watch, but I feel like that the people that I be shooting regular. This is a live video, but I shoot regular videos where I will have people come through and they be throwing salt, talking about look at his mustache, his hair, you're wrong. If you feel I'm wrong, say it now so I can talk to you and we can go head for head, toe for toe right here. You know what I'm saying? Don't hide. Like, but what I was saying, the fourth job that is making black man and people of such rich is tech. Tech jobs has been making tech is one of the biggest things that we have been seeing. Like we probably never knew it was tech, but it's basically tech. You know what I'm saying? Like when we see rappers and how they get into the big screen, how they advertise and stuff, how you see me on the live. This is basically tech, it's a technology, you know. Um um there's not too many companies you can work for tech, but you know, if you have a story, you know, if you have anything, if you cook, if you exercise, you can be making money off of exercise videos, you know. Um tech is one of the fastest ways, if you're good at it, to become financially successful. Facts, social media marketing, all that. Usually on my YouTube channel, I don't really market my videos. YouTube really does that for you. YouTube recommends. I don't share it all. I don't share my videos or nothing. Like it's probably people in here right now who this their first. That we'll see the numbers go up and down. It's probably their first time ever seeing me, and I'm not sharing. I'm nothing like it's all YouTube. Like, but yes, but technology, like they got people who use apps like Zillow and they'll find a deal and then they'll put that deal on there and then they'll make 20, $30,000 just off flipping a property that wasn't even theirs. Or they got drop shipping, you know what I'm saying? Tech is one of the big ones. And it's not easy either. You know what I'm saying? Like rappers like Boosie. Have you guys ever heard the radio station? I know everybody have. and they play the same old shit. I be so mad. The same thing. Like before tech, like it's so many good artists out here to just play the same thing on the radio. So the people who was famous right before social media got real big and stuff, or if you just get super big in this time period, like Cardi B or somebody, they play your music over and over and over again, making you so much money and no room for new people. I don't like radio stations. Radio stations don't support up and coming artists. They basically just play the same thing over and over again. You know. Anybody got any comments? Anybody got any comments? Kind of difficult rolling in the paper, um, and the cigarette paper because the cigarette paper is very fragile. So I don't advise people to roll up in cigarette paper just unless you don't have nothing else to roll up with. Um, I prefer just buying rolling papers, or sometimes if I'm not into smoking the paper, I would just go get me a cigar and just roll it up, you know. But yeah, there's ways out here that we can survive. Like I was telling people, I was homeless. Yeah, raws are fire. I was homeless off and on for 8 years. I'm in my mid 30s. Like my whole adult life, like I was like in the beginning of my adult life, I was homeless. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to work a job like a lot of you guys be talking about online. Job working is slavery, and I'm gonna come up with this and I'm gonna come up with that, you know. But the most money I ever made, like I got the new iPhone right now that I'm like that I'm recording on. It just came out and shit. I got a fucking. It's not a new truck, but 2019 Jeep sitting outside right now. The most money I ever got was from working a job. For real. We're gonna hold on, I'm gonna get to that comment. We're gonna get to the comment that was just posted because they come up on my screen and then they float away. Let's see. Uh Coney Island styling on them. For real in our community, real men are not being produced. Fathers not in the home. Fathers not in the home. Uh I seen my father wake up and go to work every day. I looked up to him. No more respect for the regular guy. Facts. Facts. Being a real man in the black community is basically unheard of. You know, most guys nowadays, you know, want to be NBA young boys. Um, everybody wants to be a rapper. Uh, everybody wants to know more than the next person. Meaning that if you tell them something, they're like, "Oh, I already know that." Uh, this is very difficult, especially if you got sweaty hands. Yeah, so especially a lot of guys, like my daughter get to the point where she fucking wakes up as soon as it's like she knows what time I'm going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, mhm. Yeah, we gotta create better examples for us, for our community. You know, um, so we're gonna get into the next thing. We're gonna get into the next job that's out here that's making people rich, that's making us black. Man, we got 8 people in here. Shout out to all 8 of y'all. let's hit them thumbs up, for the algorithm one time, you know, and we're gonna keep it coming. But oh, we got 6 people. People jump in back and forth. But you know, there's really no job that couldn't have the potential to make you financially successful. And when we look at us as black man, we look down on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like being a garbage man. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be a garbage man. You could be a teacher. You know, um, the world is yours. And when it comes to money, nobody's going to set up your retirement for you. You have to, when you get money, you have to be the master of your money, you know. And if you're not the master of your money, then somebody else who knows money is gonna get a piece of yours, and that's gonna be a percentage of their increments. You know what I'm saying? Just like when a lot of black women go to hot wing spots, every day. I'm like, dang, have you ever had a chick who, you know, instead of her cook some food and stuff, she got food she don't want to never cook. She always want to go out. I'm like, we're just giving our money away, and it comes back, and we just give it away again. And that's not the way to build wealth. You know. Um. So we did what we did. We did fucking landscaping. We did home improvement. We did tech. So what's another one that's making guys rich? What are guys out here doing? We see them. We see guys out here, black men, driving the Lambos. What I'm saying, on social media with the big houses and stuff. Like, what else can we say? You know, I say this one guy who will make you want to gamble all your money with. Who he does sports books. I do sports books. He does sports books, and I'm like, you and he's making $100,000 bets on things. Facts. Matt just said sales, and sales is the number one job that is making guys rich. Maya Ezel said trading stocks. Trading stocks is another one. It's a little risky, you know. It can be a little risky trading stocks. You got to know what you're doing. So, like anything else, I think trading stocks is like a business in itself. So you'll have to get with somebody and educate yourself on stocks and stuff like that. But I like what Matt said about sales, because sales has to do with each and every topic that I done discussed. No matter what you do, like when you go work at a landscaping company, you go work at a home improvement company, you at Pizza Hut, uh, uh, you at the hospital, uh, everything has to do with sales. So another thing that is making guys rich is sales, and selling could be easy, could be hard, you know, but what are you selling? That's we're gonna talk about. That's the fourth one. So, Um, so there was a time where I could sell something that was up to a certain price. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I might sell something at $60. I might got some headphones for 20. I might got a bottle of water. I was homeless. I sold waters, headphones, liquor shots. Like I'd have been out there, you know. So good salesmen, like they got products out here like a home. You know, if you was in the business, you had to sell your home real fast, and you was gonna get another home or something, or you was gonna downsize. You know, um, sales is something you have to have down, and not only sales, people have to trust you to buy things from you. Like, and it's so hard to trust a lot of us, black men in America. We have made it hard for everybody to trust us. Let me say that again. Us black man in this country, like it's extremely hard for you to gain people's trust in this country because like there was times where the white guys came to the hood and you done got over on them. They wanted a 7. You done gave them a gram. I'm like, damn, bro. And people and it just keep happening, you know. And to a point where now you're gonna have to work really hard to sell a product that's $3,000. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to work really hard to sell a product that's 700 bucks. So if I want to landscape your property, like we were talking about in the first section, if I want to landscape your property and your property is a $500,000 and you're in Atlanta in the Buckhead area, now I'm gonna have to see hit you up, you talk to the receptionist, get a contract did, and hopefully you can buy on the price that I'm gonna give you. I'll be like, oh, okay, you want a mulch job, weed treatment, uh, grass cut, uh, trim the flowers, $2,500, and it's up to the person to say yes or no. And guys are out here getting securing those big contracts, guys. Like we gotta um um think contract, we gotta think big, like, you know, like if you're a plumber and you went independent, you know what I'm saying? You know how to do everything already. You know, you got your own little crew that you done train and got certified and shit. And $10,000, $15,000 job like to redo same with electrical, same with sales has a lot to do with, you know, saying everything. So that was a good one. Shout out to Matt. Trading stocks. I'm not too familiar with trading stocks, so I'm not gonna speak on it. You know, like with other stuff that I am familiar with, I'm not gonna mislead. You know what I'm saying? To be like, hey, this is this is that. But um, I'm more straightforward, you know, and I'm not gonna touch that one. But anybody else got one more? Give me one more. We're gonna discuss it. We're gonna break it down. We had landscaping, we had home improvement, we had tech, we had sales, and now we got it takes personal development. No matter what you do out here, because you know I'm gonna get a good game in the videos. Like it takes personal development. You don't have to smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like I smoke, I smoke cigs. I done picked up habits along my lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm getting it up there where, you know, um, I'm gonna be history. You know what I'm saying? Just like because our life is a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like the Romans had a history. Like uh, um, yeah, everything counts. Long Jeopardy. How long can we last? How long will Meth 2.0 last smoking cigarettes? How long how strong enough could you be to teach teach them how to eat? You know what I'm saying? Teach them. Matt said, I think trading stocks, uh, crypto and sports bets all a gamble unless you like really know what you're doing. Facts. Those are extremely facts. You see, um, um, you can tell who to had good people around them. Like Matt sounds like he had the right people. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows. Like I remember when I thought, you know what I'm saying, I used to try to come up off that shit. I go get a lottery ticket, no, no. Like now, like I'll bet and it's a strategy, you know. Like I do all type of bets, international basketball. Mainly I stay in basketball, international basketball, baseball, football, what else? WNBA, college basketball, college baseball, fucking minor leagues, AAA baseball. Uh, and if I have enough after I pay my bills are always paid. You know, that's another thing we got to get into. Debts, paying bills, or getting people rich. You hear me? Paying bills to get people. I stay on the bills. I make sure the bills paid, and then no soon I got enough time. Like I might go a month or two, be like, damn, I'm on the bills for. It might be a time where you just going to work for a week or a month or 3 months, like I was at one time, just paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Um, and the bills increase your leverage in the financial system, and now people will be like, oh, Wayne, let's run his name. He had a $30,000 loan. He paid off. He had credit cards. He paid off. You know what I'm saying? Everything's legit. We could trust him with this money. I could trust Wayne with 30 grand. I'm gonna give him. I- I'm. I'm gonna give him 30 grand. I'm gonna give Tim 30 grand. You know, so I'm gonna give him 100 grand to invest into this apartment building. I think this would be a great investment because Wayne, Tim, John, you know, yeah, I see greatness, bro. Um, I see greatness. I also see damnation. I can see from greatness to also I play longevity, you know what I'm saying? Like I be knowing I'm like, okay, I'm 30 such and such, and then I'll be 50, then my body and stuff will then I'll be 60, then it'll be damnation, you know. Um, but a lot of people don't think like that. You got to. You gotta think about, you know what I'm saying, getting yourself ready to to have your kids and your wives and your family straight with all the knowledge and all the resources you can to so they can live a better life. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who it's all for. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get old, you can't take that shit with you. So that's why I don't get black women. A lot of black you guys are parading being single mothers. Like, "Oh, black men are dusties and this and that." No, we're not dusty.